Elliott and Jose Melendez coming to you from Dreamline Comics in Schaumburg, Illinois, here on the Comic Culture Warrior YouTube channel. And we are now at the point that everybody loves, Last Rants. I still don't understand how Last Rants gets more hits than any of our other segments. Somebody explain it to me. How is it that Last Rants gets so much? I mean, you guys love it, and it's like even some of our reviews don't get as much viewing as Last Rants does, but I don't know. So we've done a bunch of reviews, and as always, we look forward to your comments. This past week has been interesting because we had a lot of discussion going on in the videos dealing with Brian Bendis, and we had a lot of back and forth going on between some of our viewers. It came down to this, and I think Lord Bifford and I had a brief exchange near the end where it's what defines a hero. It's a discussion about what defines a hero. Locus Mortis and I agree that heroes really just don't kill. And there are some who would argue that in certain circumstances they do. They do kill. And I am not ignorant of that, especially when you're thinking about a country that's at war. And yes, war means killing. And just because you kill in a conflict does not mean that you're not a hero. But our argument was, if you kill as your first resort, is that something that a hero does? My argument is no. That's what villains do. Villains kill because they are wired to believe that their values, their lives are worth more than anyone else's. So they kill and destroy and dominate as their means of getting what they want. That's how the Dark Avengers will go about things. They are not going to go on any diplomatic missions by any means, and they're not going to go on any peacekeeping missions. They're going to be doing what they want to do to take out their opponents, whether it's by imprisoning them, destroying them spiritually or physically, one way or the other. That's what they're going to do.
Except that the person who actually killed somebody in the last issue is supposed to be a hero.
Supposed to be a hero, correct. The Sentry is supposed to be a hero.
Yeah, he's not one of the Thunderbolts that they brought in. He's supposed to be a hero from the beginning.
Right.
And man, and somebody made the comment about how terrible has the Sentry become. It's pretty much true. That character just needs to be out of the Marvel Universe.
Well, yeah, the comment was that things have gotten pretty sucky since the Sentry was created. The Sentry is one of those characters where you're wondering, what is he? I don't think anyone really knows what the Sentry is and how to use his character. Now, Paul Jenkins created him a few years back essentially as a gimmick. What was it? It was a stunt. Taking advantage of the idea that younger comic readers aren't as up on the history of the Marvel Universe. Getting a couple of the old Marvel people to say, yeah, I used to write the Sentry. I remember the Sentry when we did it. Getting Stan Lee to go along with the joke. And then later on say, fooled you. The Sentry is something we just created. That was the gimmick.
I wish we could all forget about him again.
But you see, what is the Sentry? And the thing that drives me crazy about it is that his power level fluctuates incredibly. Someone made the comment that if the Sentry was able to take out Morgana Le Fay like he did, he should have been able to take out the Hulk too.
Yeah.
Because the Hulk, and I've always astounded too. The Sentry is supposed to have the power of 1,000 exploding suns. That's the like Superman is faster than a speeding bullet, more powerful than a locomotive.
You sound like a real nerd right now.
Yeah, I know. The Sentry, you would think, would be the level that power is measured at in the Marvel Universe. He's a top guy, and yet the Hulk beat him, or Rulk beat him. So I'm confused as to not only how powerful the Sentry is, but what is the deal with his character? It depends on who's using him. Whoever uses him, he's basically whatever that author wants them to be. And it's become wildly inconsistent, if you ask me.
I agree.
Plus, on top of that, how could he rip off Morgana Le Fay's head I mean, isn't he really like opposed to killing? Because that whole thing with his wife.
He's crazy.
Yeah,
and he's
I don't know.
schizophrenic and whatever.
That's not what a hero does, in my opinion. Heroes don't kill, and somebody has yet to give me an argument that convinces me. In any case, okay, so we got our first video response.
Oh, yes.
Fanboy D gave us a reply to our Bendis segments as well, and I really enjoyed it. I liked
it too.
Seeing a video response by one of our viewers. That's kind of like the whole thing that YouTube is set up for, to do video responses. So I came up with an idea, and I think I shared this with you already.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought what we would do is we're going to set up a little contest. And I want our video viewers to come up with their own rants and review a book either in your own style or do it in a way that you see Jose reviewing a book.
Don't do that.
So you're going to do your own style rant, Jose style rant, and for the most entertaining rant, I will award a prize to that video viewer. I will send you something. I got a ton
we'll
of...
probably let this go on for a while because so.
But I want to see some more video comments out there, and I want to see your rants. Obviously, people have taken to Jose's style. I want to see how you guys can top them if you can. Although I don't know.
I'm sure they can.
Nah. Dude, you're one of a kind. So let's try that.
It's like I watched Fanboy D's response, and I'm like, man, this guy's like, he's putting a lot of thought into what he's saying. He's very calm and collected. He's getting his point across. And I come off like a total fucking spaz when like I'm on these things, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm really that bad.
Can I tell you something, man? But you put the asses in the seats, man. Put the asses in the seats. That's what people want, and that's why I think your views are so popular. Your video reviews are so popular. So hey. You guys think so, right? I mean, every time you give a well-reasoned, rational review of a book that you like, what do people say?
I don't know. What do people say?
They don't care for it. They say that we've replaced you with a clone or something.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
yeah.
right? When you give a nice rant, oh man, but dude, your Bendis rant. That Bendis rant when you said that when Bendis learned about the woman getting beheaded by her husband.
That was pretty bad. I don't apologize for it, but that was pretty bad.
But that was a moment, dude.
Yeah,
that was a moment. So, can you come up with a moment like that?
Don't. It's
can you? I have faith in our viewers, and I think they can. So I'm putting that out there. Give us your Jose-styled video reviewer rant, and the one that makes me
just do your own rant.
Okay, yeah, I know, but just saying, make it entertaining, make me laugh. If you can do that, you win a prize.
Like anybody who makes up a straw effigy of Brian Michael Bendis and just burns it on camera, you're probably gonna win by default. You don't even have to review anything; just do that and you win.
Wow, you gave them the secret formula.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been wanting to do that since we started this thing.
The fire codes won't let us do that in here. It's a problem.
Too much paper in a comic shop, too.
No, that would be bad news.
Maybe we'll have like a bonfire one day and we'll just have to do that. Maybe during Comic-Con. Maybe I'll do it at Comic-Con as a protest outside of Wizard World.
Oh, man, that would rock. That would rock. Okay. And so we'll end it on this. And thank you, folks, for watching yet another series of segments. We look forward to your comments, your reviews, your feedback. Tell your friends. Pass it on. We cleared 100. We have 101, 102 subscribers. Woohoo! And we'd like to see more hit counts on those videos. Tell your friends, please. Until next time, this is Elliott Serrano and Jose Melendez from Dreamland Comics in Schaumburg, Illinois. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.